little far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. How I love that old cross, where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a
The Old Rugged Cross, a traditional Good Friday hymn, and I chose that hymn to begin our short Holy Week reflection, the last one that we'll have in school, because it's a special song, because it was one of my grand's favourites. Now my gran died, 2.5 years ago, and she lived till 94, but in the last few years, like many old people, memory started to go. She wasn't the same person that she was, and some days she couldn't remember who people were or what she'd had for breakfast. But even right to the end, for whatever reason, if any of us played this song, and my mum used to play it to her all the time, she could remember and sing along to every single word. The old rugged cross, a symbol of suffering. And it's that song that will always remind me of her. And the old rugged cross, of course, is such an important image. And as we walk with Jesus through Holy Week, and we ask him to walk with us, let's just spend just a few minutes reflecting on the importance of Good Friday. Now, this very short extract from the Gospel of St. Matthew is the last few parts of when just before Jesus was crucified. It says, from noon until 3 p.m, darkness came over the whole land, and Jesus cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me? And people at the time thought he was talking to Elijah. People thought he was calling to the prophets. But at 3 o'clock, Jesus breathed his last. And this morning, I just want us to reflect on that image of Jesus on the cross, the most famous image that we have of Jesus. A crucifix like this, which is in every single classroom in school, that's our most famous image of Jesus dying on the cross. And this Holy Week, I'm sure people will often ask, well, where is God during a pandemic? Where is God when the world's suffering so much? And the answer lies there. Jesus is right in the heart of human suffering, because he came, he experienced, and he lived through it. And so, wherever anyone is hurting, wherever anybody is having a tough time, Jesus is right there in front of them. Those last few hours of Jesus were horrific. And this morning, I just want us to spend a few minutes having a think about the Stations of the Cross. And in particular, I want us to start to think about Jesus dying on that cross, and in particular, what it means for you. And not particularly slick this morning, but I'm just going to change sides and ask you to have a little reflection on the events of the cross.
Sometimes the road seems long, my energy is spent. Then, Lord, I think of you, and I am given strength. Walk with me, oh my Lord, through the darkest night and brightest day. Be at my side, oh Lord. Hold my hand and guide me on my way. Storms often bar my path, and there are times I fall, but you are always there to help me when I call. Walk with me, oh my Lord, through the darkest night and brightest day. Be at my side, oh Lord. Hold my hand and guide me on my way. Just as you calm the wind and walked upon the sea, conquer my living Lord, the storm that threatens me. Help me to kiss the mist that cloud my heart and mind, so that I shall not fear the steepest mountain climb. Walk with me, oh my Lord, through the darkest night and brightest day. Be at my side, oh Lord. Hold my hand and guide me on my way. As you once healed the lame and gave sight to the blind, help me when I'm downcast to hold my head up high. Walk with me, oh my Lord, through the darkest night and brightest day. Be at my side, oh Lord. Hold my hand and guide me on my way.
Walk with me, O my Lord. That's what we're asked to do during Holy Week, with the cross as our most precious reminder of God's love for his people. And so, as we finish our assembly this morning, I wish you a very, very peaceful and happy Holy Week, a brilliant Easter holiday, and look forward to seeing you all back for a new term, for a new life, as we continue our Lenten journey. Thank you.